In this video, we are going to discuss how to govern Scrum calls using KTern, and how it benefits end users. Before getting into the governing part, let's see how to schedule Scrum calls with the help of KTern. After launching the project, the user will be redirected to My Workspace. By clicking the hamburger icon, the user can view the Transformation Hub. From there, get into the Calendars page, where the user will land on the Events screen, which contains the list of events or Scrum meetings that have been scheduled in the calendar. On clicking Create New, choose Events. A form-like tab will appear, where the user needs to fill in all the fields. If this event needs to be blocked in Outlook Calendar, toggle this icon. Then click Create, so that this event will be blocked in the Outlook Calendar, with a mail alert for this Scrum meeting. Now, let's see how to govern Scrum calls using KTern. On clicking the dashboard of Project Hub, the user will get all the basic details of the project. For example, if the user is a project manager, from here he or she could get an overview of when the project started, when it's been made live, and how many days are remaining to complete the project. In this project, it's clear that the project has been delayed by 3 days. So, during the Scrum call, all those details will be helpful for the project manager to question the concerned stakeholders, like, what's the reason for having pending work items? In the Scrum calls, discussions can be made with the stakeholders on the project's progress, with the help of Project Insight and Reports, which provides multiple filters to ease the user needs. On this page, the user can also view overdue items. Here is the sample for overdue items under Issues, where the manager could infer that 3 overdue work items are still not resolved, and can question respective stakeholders accordingly. With the help of the Resource Utilization table, the project manager could question the stakeholder with the status field like New, Active, Complete, and Approved. With this, he or she could come to a conclusion on how profitable a particular stakeholder is to the company. This in turn helps to identify prior issues or lags in the timeline of the project plan. Here's the advantage of downloading the data in order to send it to higher officials. It can be viewed as a line graph or bar graph, and could be restored too. Getting into the phase cockpit, KTern tracks the project and activate view at this phase kernel, where the calls can be driven by discussing the progress and the work items of each phase. In the timeline of digital projects, the project manager could get an overview of all work items under each phase and wave. KTern's timeline allows for daily Scrum calls to assess progress toward meeting the project goals. The team can reprioritize work or allocate more resources if falling behind. The Gantt view provides a visual representation of the project schedule, task dependencies, and critical paths, aiding in resource allocation and identifying bottlenecks for an efficient agile workflow. Besides, there are filters like status, owner, role, team, duration, dependencies, and WBS title. This helps the user to view the data according to their needs. The crucial part of the Scrum calls includes discussions on the milestones, like what are the billable and non-billable milestones of each task, which can then be tracked, along with its status. Getting into the Tasks page of Project Hub, Scrum calls can be driven with a bit of discussion on the list of tasks present in Table View and Analytic View. For example, overdue tasks are shown here. By filtering those tasks with their status and target date, the project manager could question or urge the respective task owner on their work. Grouping of tasks can be done according to the user's needs. Example, on grouping the tasks by status, the set of active tasks is seen first, set of approved tasks is seen second, and so on. New reports can be created, or the user could choose any of the required ones, which then gives the analytical graph of the chosen report, thus, showing the data of each person with unique colors. On clicking the eye icon, all the information related to that particular task can be updated over here. If there is any request raised during the call for the requirement of additional stakeholders, then that additional stakeholder could be added over here. At times, updates on the tasks or requisitions for updating a due date for a task can be posted in the discussion forum, which will then be approved or denied during a Scrum call. In the upcoming videos, let us see how different features of digital projects help in day-to-day activities.